Hi, friends. Welcome to Trusty Tool Class. I'm Cheryl Wright. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana, and it's time to get going. I forgot to fix my background. I used that corner for photographing, so it's supposed to say create, but right now it just looks like a jumble. Oh, well, you have a sneak peek of some upcoming projects, maybe. Sorry about that. I tell you, the hurrier I go, the behinder I get. Anyone else like that? So let's go ahead and get started. How's everyone's week so far? Mine's been pretty good. Hello, Nancy and Crystal. Crystal is watching from Iowa. So we have Iowa and Kansas and Montana represented tonight so far. Wonder how many states we can get. Who knows? All right, I think I have my camera's a little higher than it usually is, but we're going to go with it. Maybe the extra room will be good. All right, just some quick things. Oh, that was last night. I forgot to update my book. But Stampin' Cross Country is coming. It's coming up. It's in February. The last day to register for all the perks is Sunday, February 28th. And you go to my Linktree link, which I will pop in the comments. It works better than putting it in the putting it across the bottom. So wow, Kansas is winning. I wonder how many other states we can get. Let's see here. I am trying to find the right link. You'd think I could just click it out. Had half a headache all day today. So everything I do seems to take a little bit longer than I anticipated. So I don't know. All right. Minnesota. Woohoo. Kansas and Minnesota and Iowa and Montana. All right. So there is the link. It will pop up on YouTube and my Facebook page. That's where you can go to register for Stampin' Cross Country. You get $50 plus in products. You get live tutorials and you get written tutorials, which I don't do a whole lot of. But anyway, go to my Linktree link. Registration for the full package is $80 plus $10 if you need shipping. If you're local to me, you don't need shipping. And hi, Jory. And or there's just a virtual option where you don't get any of the products, but you get access to all the fun, and that is $50. That might stay open for a little bit longer, but to get the products, you have to register by Sunday, please. All right, we have a couple new kits out. Some of this is just same old, same old. This is the paper pumpkin kit that you can register for this month. And I did get these little dies. Let me grab them. I'll grab them and show them to you. I couldn't remember what I ordered that was this little. And I haven't even peeked at them. But these are the little dies that coordinate with last month's kit, this month's kit, and next month's kit. So they're big. The love is bigger than I thought it was going to be, but I like that. All right, well, we might have to use that. So, hello, Anna. Wow, we have a full house tonight. Full house. That's not a bad thing. I hope it's worth your while. And don't forget about the online extras. And of course, the biggest promotion right now, the biggest deal that you can get is Sale-a-bration. The best deal always is the starter kit. But if you get the starter kit now during Sale-a-bration, you get this wonderful glass mat and you get the silicone mat that goes with it. and it doesn't move. You can use it for all your creating. I don't use it during my videos because it takes a lot of my camera space up. And then this wonderful chamois that I'm trying really hard to keep clean. Our ink spots fit in here. You can use it for all kinds of stuff, all kinds of good stuff. The glass mat, you know what I've been using it for a lot? If you use our Stampin' Wright markers, you can, if I'm thinking of something while I'm crafting, I just go ahead and jot it down, and it only takes water to take it off. So it's wonderful. So for $99, you get the glass mat, silicone mat, the chamois, and $125 worth of product. So, but that's not, if that's really not for you, then there's all kinds of free stuff that you can get for a $50 purchase. And this is the one we are using this evening. But there's a whole lot, actually. We might be using this one, because you know me, it's called Crafting with Me, because I have a plan, but I don't have all the details worked out quite yet. And if you place an order or gather orders, or you and your friend want to order whatever, you get $30 in free product if you host or do that kind of thing. So I already showed you the paper I'm using. I forgot to mark it in here. The Trusty Tools bundle. It is on, I'm going to go the other route. It's on page 56. So this is what we are using this evening. And depending on how things go, I might show you how to make that box. Maybe. That is like a bonus project if I have time. Or if you, I'll just keep going, and you can always come back and check in with me later. So this is what the dies look like. And I didn't look to see. So if you got this bundle, let me go check and see. If you got this bundle, and a bundle is 10% off. So if you got the bundle, it is $75.50. So then you could get a Sale-a-bration product, and your free Sale-a-bration product could be, oh, I ran over with my chair, this wonderful pack of paper. This is what I have left of the first one. I know. So you can get the paper with just this purchase alone. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. See, I'll show you with my handy little chamois. There goes hello, just that easily. Now I have had, I write on it with my Sharpie too, and then it doesn't wipe off with water. I just have to spritz. I have a spritzer of alcohol, rubbing alcohol, not the drinking kind. Anyway, I have that, and I can just squirt it and wipe it off. I had the host code here a couple times, and I don't know why my screen is getting blurry, because we are the only ones home tonight besides my granddog. He is out guarding the cats. They love it when he guards. So this is the fun paper that you get with this. Actually, I think there's two different sheets. There is two different sheets. Let me see here. There. So there's all kinds of different tools. Now, you can fussy cut these. And if you're not familiar with that term, fussy cutting is the good old-fashioned way. Or the dies will fit around these pieces, so you can run them through the die cut machine. And I thought I had some extra pieces cut, but I don't have any of my pieces cut for this. So I'm going to have to run them through. But it's pretty fast. Let's see here. Wow. Like I said, got a full house tonight. Be sure to like, comment, share, all the fun stuff. You know the drill. So let's go ahead and get started. First card I'm taking a little bit different approach. This one is, I'm just going to set this aside. This is the inside. So I have an 11 by 4 1/4, just a standard card base, and I am going to score it. I didn't do any of my scoring tonight. I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. I love that our trimmer has both the cutting blade and the scoring blade. And this is just the basic card. I'm going to kind of step things up as I go along. So we're going to put, and this is just a piece of, this is Lost Lagoon. And I'm going to put that on there, and then I'm going to put it on the card. So I love this toolbox side, but you're going to see I used a lot of red coming up next. We have Kansas, and oh, well, thank you, Love to Read. I'm glad that you will catch it later. That's the beauty of YouTube. I just did that. That's what I get. I have not been good at multitasking today. My multitasking brain is on vacation. So, see, talking, looking at comments, and crafting at the same time is a little challenging for me tonight. Another Kansas. Wow. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. And so I made this so they're pretty thin borders. This must have wiggled because it's not where I put it. But it's going to be where it stays. Dang it. It's fine, Cheryl. It is fine. All right, so there is our first card base. And I thought I left a bone folder out for myself, but I did not. Looks like I need some adhesive up in this corner because that's where I was trying to pull on it. It should stick now. Have that hold it. All right, so we are going to, I moved it. We're going to make a few of these. We're going to make a toolbox. This isn't the 3D one. Oh, you guys had fog too? Isn't that DSP great? Nancy, my husband went to a farm show in North Dakota, 5 hours away yesterday, and they came upon a wreck because of the fog. No one was hurt, or no one was killed. There were no fatalities, but it was just nasty. But of course, they were following the Missouri River the whole way, so that was why it was so bad up there. It wasn't that bad here. So, all right. So these two pieces are the toolbox. If I forget to tell you later, this is the handles. This goes on the center of the tape measure. This for the brush for this. So you can do all the pieces and parts, or you can just cut the paper out. But the paper is only available until the end of February. So if you don't get it before then you're stuck just making all your own. Western Montana. Oh, that's right. I forget. You are in Western Montana with no fog. We had no fog today. It was yesterday. Cold. Ooh. We haven't had cold for a couple weeks. 2 weeks ago it had to show off how cold it really could get, but lately it was 38 here. which is like 100 degrees warmer than it was when it was 65 below with the wind chill. So we're kind of happy with it. We want it to snow. We need snow pretty badly. I talked to my sister today who lives in Western Montana, and they need snow for the mountains, of course. Otherwise, it's going to be a bad summer for fires. Not fun. So I'm going to go ahead and run these through the die cut machine. I'm going to put a piece of Post-it note tape on. Ouch. All right. I'm going to go this way. Then I can use the middle part, right? I don't think there's anything else I need to cut out that is this color. Eh. All right, so we have that ready to go. And I just set up my die cut machine on the side because there might be quite a bit tonight. So while we're running that through, I like to make my cranks through the machine as efficient as possible. So we may as well get a couple tools out of the deal. And wow, I put all my stuff away. I don't know why. Not that, not those. Oh, no, I didn't. I just moved them. All right, so we could do lots here. It's probably too wide for what I've got going on back here. All right, we'll try this piece. And my Post-it note tape, you can use whatever you have. Post-it notes. If you have a magnetic platform from before, that would work well. But I'm losing it. All right. Maybe there's nothing on here that has a die. That would be just... This one does, but it doesn't have all of it. Huh. Well, the tape measure. I don't know if I'm going to gain a whole lot there. Oh, the wrench. I see him now. Breathe, Cheryl. Like I said, I have half a headache, so maybe it will go away while I'm hanging out with all of you. Yes, it's supposed to be 8. It's supposed to be in the 50s next week here. You had it today. And Sunday will be in the, 82. Woo. Remind me where you are again, Anna. Are you one of the Kansas people? I didn't look. I don't remember sometimes. All right, that's all I can cut out with this one, so we're good. I'll make this pass a good one. All right. So here's my little toolbox for the front of my card. I move that out of the road. That was just an anchor. So there's my little toolbox. And I'm going to put these dies away for now. We might be back with them. We probably will. Why not? If you guys are on the replay, you can always fast forward through my chatty parts. Let's go. I never remember. I can never get these back on the way they were. Never, ever, ever. I don't know how it went. Where it went. Maybe it was up here. All right. There's that. All right. And then, see? I wish I knew where my other pieces of other tools that I had cut out. See, the problem is I'm cleaning my craft room, which is wonderful. Oh, you're in Florida. Oh, that would be a good place to be. And in the 40s. Okay. All right. So now we're just going to do some fussy cutting because I want a couple of these tools that have the Lost Lagoon color on them. So, because we're making the first card for a girl. I am one of these people that have had my own tools for a very long time. I think my parents got me a toolbox when I started living on my own with some of the basics in them. And over the years, I have added more to my tools. I have my own power tools. My husband used to brag after we got married. I was really into woodworking at that time, and I was making furniture and doing odds and ends. So I kept asking him for tools for Christmases and birthdays and stuff. And he thought that was so awesome because he understood that kind of stuff. So I'd say, "Oh, I would like this kind of saw, or I need that saw, or I need a this or that." And he would just be that was up right up his alley. He does not do anything with wood, however. If you can't weld it, then it's not worth anything. But I haven't done much with my woodworking stuff lately. And of all the hobbies I've tried and given up, that's the one I miss the most. So chances are good I will go back to that one at some point. And I do occasionally some more crafty stuff. I don't think I'll ever make furniture again. That was not what I really needed to do. I might put a tag on that one. So we'll do these too. Anyone else do any woodworking? Or what other hobbies do you have? I used to scrapbook and plan to do that again also. I am also into photography and not sure what else I can think of right now. I used to cook and bake a lot more than I do now. With it just being my husband and I most of the time. Yeah, there's no sense in putting that much effort into things sometimes. Cleaning house is not one of my hobbies. I clean when necessary, but it's not something I think, oh, let's go clean something. But no. I know. Watching somebody cut is kind of boring. I'm sorry. I'm almost done. We'll see if there's any other teal tools that I want for my box. Might need a hammer. You can do a hammer. Oh, and a screwdriver. Hammer and a screwdriver. Look at that. Right there. And a pencil. So I am going to have scraps everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. Oh, all right. Well, I don't have that wrench either. See, it's already setting me up. I could have done everything in pink, but I thought I'd use the designer series paper while it was available. And I can always do another one later. I don't know that I'm going to get this die in there. I don't like to smoosh them if I don't have to smoosh them. I'm going to get the wrench. I'm going to put it down in the toolbox, so it doesn't matter if it's partially covered, right? I got tons of little pieces of my Post-it note tape. I probably shouldn't just tape the die, though. And this one is the pencil. And I know I could probably do some of these faster by hand. All right. Any others? Jewelry, cards, knit, crochet, read, bake, and cook. Hi, Deb. Deb, I did not get you called back, but I will. You can call me after I'm done here, or I can call you tonight. I know cleaning is never a hobby, is it? You like to paint on wood? See, that's what I used to do too, Jory. Reading, watercolor painting. Ooh, Nancy's got a whole list. Scrapbooking, baking, cooking. A Hallmark movie. Yeah, I'm a Hallmark. I watch those probably too much. But those are my kind of my go-to when I'm not doing. I don't have to focus. And I like to watch things I've already seen because then I can listen and enjoy it and still get my crafting done. All right, I'm going to run this through the machine. I took some medicine for my headache, but it seems to be kicking in. It might be a little bit too much. Maybe I should have gone with a different color background, but we'll go with the monochromatic theme tonight for this card. All right, one more crank through the machine and we are done with this, prepping this card. Let's see here. And I'll probably have an extra tape measure, but that's okay. Well, maybe not. We'll save that for later. I need to get my little cup out to hold my dies. So I don't lose them. I have a tendency to lose my dies. Oh, forgot my wrench. All these dies would fit through the mini also. The mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. All right, I'm setting it aside for a minute. And we have the tools. We have this. I actually might cut another piece of this. This is 1 1/4 by 3 3/8. 1 1/4 by 3 3/8. Actually, I know what I'll do. I don't need the whole thing. I'll just cut where it went. Use that piece. I just want to cover up those holes. So if I do it from the back, right? All right. And I need a white piece. I'll get the white piece in a minute. All right. Here we go. Use a piece of tear and tape on this. Let's see here. Well, I'm glad we all seem to be in agreement about cleaning not being a hobby. Yeah. Yes. What is if God intended me to be clean? He wouldn't have made me creative? I don't know. I don't know what that is. That did not work. So. All right. There. Now the wrench has to go in or behind. And this I was going to put in front. Just add them in here. Don't really need that, but I wanted to cover up those holes. I didn't want those holes to be showing. Green or Lost Lagoon. Maybe I should use the red tape measure. Ooh, I have one of those this color. I'll add it in there. All right, we have an extra. And a pencil. And that's probably good. All right, we're going to add some dimensionals. I think every time I'm with you guys, I throw one of these away. All right, and I am going to use some of the littles. We are busy this weekend. We don't get PBS. I wish we got PBS. There's some really good ones I'd like. We don't get Montana PBS. So I don't know what PBS we get, but, or if we do, we must get something. I don't know. But I have a hard time finding PBS, period. How's that? All right. Oh, anyway, my daughter's on her way home. She's meeting my husband in town for a ball game. She loves to come home and go to the ball games. See her old team. And then going to the local chamber dinner tomorrow. And then we're going to go to a birthday party on Sunday. It's a full weekend. We usually don't have big weekends like this. Tuesday night, my mystery stamping will be a little early because I have that meeting again that I told you about. So, that I did this past week. That's why I had to change it this past week. So it'll be at 6:30 on Tuesday. Let's kind of blend in the background, but that is okay. All right, so there's the card so far. Kind of does. It's very monochromatic a little bit with those colors. I want to get, I need a ruler. I want 2 3/4 by, I'm trying to measure this, 2 3/4 by 3/4. We're going to go with that. Look at that. Oh, we're just going to go with this. It's a strip of paper right there. And then I'm going to show you a cool thing that we're going to do on the inside. And We might use that extra one on the inside. I don't know. All right, so what are we going to say? You're the most awesome. And then on the inside, it could be happy birthday, congratulations, happy Mother's Day. It can be whatever we decide later. So what is your favorite thing to cook? Taking a long time on the first card. Sorry about that. Oh, well, if you're crafting and just hanging out, it works. I know, you heard me say it in my head. Ta-da! So I saw I hang out on Pinterest a little bit. You can follow me on Pinterest if you'd like. But you'd see the same projects you see right here. So either way, but I saw a cool thing that they did on Pinterest with, that turned out more crooked than I was thinking it was going to be. Does it look crooked? Looks fine. Maybe it's just the background. It's distracting. All right. Anyway, I saw this really cool thing that they did on the inside of the card. So that's what this piece is for. I need my minis back. Put these along the bottom. So this is for the handy woman in your life. If she likes teal. If she likes pink, you can just change the background color. And we're going to put one on the back of this one. There's that one. And then this one is, I think, going to get a little dab of glue. Actually, we're going to put it right there. And this one's going to get a little dab of glue right there. And that one can stay there. This one can go there. There we go. Okay, so that is pretty much card number one. I want to show you how to do the inside. That's what we're going to use. Maybe we'll use the paintbrush. We haven't used the paintbrush yet. Okay. And I need a stamp. Oh, I'm shedding. I have not used this one, but it is stamping wonderfully. So this person put it like so. See, this is why I don't have that extra little mat. I don't have this mat with the glass mat because when I'm doing my videos, it's just, I don't have enough room. Anna, it's the same as, same name. Cheryl, Wright, crafting with me. So then if this works, if this doesn't work, we'll call it good. So maybe I should have used something smaller. So she just took, and this is what I used to do when I used to do my painting on wood. Just give it a little border. and just give it more detail. So Lost Lagoon. Where are you? Yay, I got it the first time. So we're going to put a little Lost Lagoon. Paint on it. And I think for the inside, this might be crumb cake. Oh, that's gray granite. We don't want gray granite. Gray granite would be wood. Actually, we're going to use gray granite. And then we'll use crumb cake. Crumb cake is going to be, and I love the brush tip. Do you guys prefer the brush tip or the bullet point on your markers? And I'm not shading or doing anything fancy, because these are not the blends. These are the Stampin' Wright markers. I've been using these a little bit more. I use them for more of my writing and stuff, and this little coloring. The brush can be white, and then we'll color the metal. Gray granite. So there you go. There's the inside of our card. Anna, also, if you go to my Linktree link, it will take you to my Pinterest account also. If you go to that Linktree link, it takes you everywhere. Oh, hi, Cheryl. I didn't even see you pop in. Crock-pot lasagna, yum. Turner Classic Movies. Oh, I don't know if we get that channel. I like that too. What else did I miss? I think that might be all I missed. Oh, my grand dog hears me talking and would like to come into my house. But he is not coming in because I am not going to go up and let him in. So I hope he doesn't sit at the window and bark the whole rest of the time. All right. It took a while, but there is card number 1. All right. That's for the girl in our life. The handy lady. That could be for me. All right. I do have to cut some more tools out, but this one should maybe be a little bit faster. Maybe. So we're starting off with a piece of Poppy Parade, and it is the standard 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to score it. Let me see if I get my measurements right. I don't want to lose my paper. We're going to score it 2 1/8 inches from each end. So 2 1/8. And then we're going to flip it around and go 2 1/8. All right, I got a text. Let me make sure it's not my daughter in distress. Nope, it's not my daughter in distress. It's my daughter, but it's not. She's not in distress. All right, so that's all the scoring we need to do on this one. This is a pretty basic gatefold card, is what I call it. I make some of these names up, and then I see other people that have used things. Well, no wonder I couldn't find my... dimensionals. They fell in the trash. So this should line up a little bit better than it does, but it's fine. So that's our base. And then I'm going to use, oh, I forget the name of this. Anyway, it's like the metal on running boards. And I'm using some of our silver foil. I'm going to run this through the die cut machine, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Maybe I should make them so they're level. So one doesn't look like it's headed to the moon and the other one's straight. Okay. I had to change my plates. That was one of the reasons I was running behind earlier, is because I couldn't find my embossing plates. Because I don't emboss very often. I don't. So I hope this is the one I need. If it's not, we're in trouble. It's not. Oh, nope, we're not in trouble. I have it. I have the right plate. I have the gray one down here too. Okay. Well, let's try this. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Like I said, I love the fact that my room's getting cleaned, and I went backwards. Oh well, it's fine. It's debossed instead of embossed. I don't think it's going to matter. It still looks cool, right? Yeah. But not a problem. So we're going to take these two pieces. Oh, I forgot to tell you what these were. These are 5 1/4 by 1 3/4. And these two pieces are 1 7/8 by 5 3/8. So we're going to add these onto here. Like that. Like I said, they might be cooler if they were going the other way, but actually it looks kind of neat that way. That's what I get for, I told you I'm not good at multitasking today. I was thought about using the holographic foil. I think that would be kind of cool too. Well, thank you for liking my last card. Hopefully this one will be one you like too. All right, come on, glue, help me out here. So there we are. Oh, I'm glad my grand dog decided not to bark at me at the window for the whole time. All right, there we go. So now we have those two. We're going to put these on here. I'm going to take a smidgen off one corner, one edge, because it's just that much too big. Not too much, but there we go. Now I'll probably be a little off. Oh, hey, look at that. It's matching up now. No one will ever know the difference. Like I mentioned earlier, Stampin' Cross Country registration closes on Sunday. Oh, I spoke too soon about the dog. If you are interested in crafting with me and 3 of my demonstrator friends for a day and having all the supplies mailed to you ahead of time and learning some new techniques and new projects, we are the place to be. We're a lot of fun too. All right, so there's that one. And I think the holographic would have looked cool. Registration closes on Sunday for that, and you can find that in my Linktree link that I put in the comments earlier. But it's also at the bottom of my screen right here. Yeah. Love to have you join us. I did that wrong. Cost is $80. Ooh, and we will be getting things mailed out. The date is February 24th. Oh, now there's a critter. It's probably a deer crossing the highway or the road or in the yard bothering him. Can you hear him barking? Yay! It will be so much fun. It will, it will. Nancy. Oh, thank you, Glenda. It is kind of a fun way to do that. I was hoping to do that on all of them, but we'll see how far we go. We'll see how much we get done here. This card's going faster already, but I haven't cut anything out yet. There we go. All right, here is the belly band. Sometimes I like belly bands and sometimes I don't. Oh boy, there's something really big and scary out there. I usually try to make them just a little loose, but this one is deciding it does not want to glue. Yes, you can hear him barking. I'm very sorry about that. All right, so there we have that. And then these are from the Stylish Shapes. I'm going to put those on here. I'm going to stamp on this first. And this one is going to be a thank you. Maybe you could give this to your favorite mechanic for fixing your car. Maybe this is going to be a thank you. Well, maybe not with that thank you. Ugh, my nose is itchy. Must be going to kiss a fool. Isn't that what it is? I have more stamp sets ready to go. So I don't think that's going to fit either. Huh. Here I thought I did good on that one. But like I said, I got more. We'll just keep digging until we find one. This will be a happy birthday card, maybe. Yeah, happy birthday. I have a happy birthday that'll work. You can send a happy birthday card to your favorite mechanic. Whatever you want to do. Actually, I'm going to use black. Your hubby. My son is a mechanic. My youngest son. I have 2 sons and a daughter. And my youngest 2 are twins. And no, it's not the boys. My girl and boy. I have girl-boy twins. That are my babies. And then my oldest son. So there we go. Happy birthday. Put that on. We're going to add some tools. Oh, I did that. Dang it. It's my problem with the runny glue is I think it's just where it is, and then I bump it, and then I don't realize it till the runny glue's done. This is what I call runny glue. The Tombow adhesive. Oh, silly dogs. So if you like these cards and you would like me to mail them to you, you can make a $35 purchase. And I will send them to you. Use the host code. I didn't put my host code out this time, did I? I can put the ordering link in. I can do that quick. Let's see here. There's the ordering link. And I will send you all the cut up pieces to make these cards. And with this one, I can actually send you the pieces of the DSP to do it too. So that's kind of cool. I can't do any of the stamping, but I can send paper, chopped up paper. And that's what I do. But if you spend $35, you get this. But if you spend $50, it's Sale-a-bration. So you get a Sale-a-bration item also. And then you could also get a Sale-a-bration. And I'll also send you a tutorial bundle. Ooh, that might kind of look good. That might be too big. That's too big. So where's my paper again? Stuff everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Stuff everywhere. So let's see what we're going to cut out for this. A screwdriver. That's not on here. And what else is mechanic-y? A wrench. We could do another wrench. Yeah. Ooh, there's a teal pencil. I could have done a teal pencil, or not teal. Excuse me. Lost Lagoon. We'll do pliers and a wrench. Since we're here. No, do mechanics use vice grips? Or not? Yeah, isn't that a vice grip? I don't know. I know my tools a little bit, the ones I use, but the ones I don't use, I don't know very well. All right, we might just cut these out quick instead of using the dies. Although we could. Although some of these don't have them. Yeah, see, these are the blades I could cut. Yeah, it would be all of the different ones. Yeah, we'll just whip these out really quick. I know this is a crescent wrench. And we don't need as many tools in this one. Ooh, didn't make that corner very well. I should. If you are on my team, you get to pay $5 and ask me to make the weekly card kits for you also. So just because you're on my team doesn't mean you're not eligible for the card kits. I don't want you to buy anything from me because you're a demonstrator then. But I will do the card kits for you. All right, we're getting there. We'll do a couple more things. There's a hammer. I don't know if mechanics. My father was a mechanic. My son's a mechanic. But I don't know all the mechanic tools. So I don't know. I don't know. They probably use a hammer sometimes. You know, when things are stuck. But I know they use pliers. That's what these are. I think they use pliers. They use sockets and all that other fun stuff. Do any of you have mechanics in your lives? Oh, yes. Animal hair is everywhere, isn't it, Glenda? We lost our dog almost 2 years ago. She was very old, and she had a really good life. And my husband and I just haven't got another dog yet. But we have the grand dog that comes and visits occasionally. Well, he comes a lot because my sons work here with my husband and the dog comes down to help very, very often. So if I were going to cut out one more, I was going to do that screwdriver. There's that mechanic-y looking screwdriver. That, it's a Phillips head. It's a Phillips head screwdriver. It's a good thing they put boring paper on the back of all these. The deer like to cross the highway by our house. And I don't think my granddog thinks that's a good idea. Because I hear him further away now. I don't know if I want to go through the puppy stage again. I think if a dog fell in our lap, we'd be all right. But right now, we aren't in the market to look for one. So probably put this one here. This way. And that one there. And kind of make a little frame of tools. Ta-da! And then I was going to use that little piece that I had out earlier with the tape measure. It was a little one. No sense in wasting that, right? We'll just go around. Happy birthday. So this is our birthday card. And we're going to cheat on the inside this time. I think there's a stamp in one of the sets about measuring up that you could use with this on the inside. So here we go. I'm going to get my marker and I'm just going to draw this time since I'm going to add that on top. And you can just do, last time I did little X's, just do squiggles. Leave some breaks. And go back and put dots in the breaks or whatever. Oh, we have the police radio upstairs too, and I just heard it go off, but it's Friday night. So they always test their radios at Friday night. So it works. All right, I just need a little bit of glue here. And I'm going to leave the inside to finish later. So there's another neat inside. Well, we have outside cats only. You could be barking at them, the ones that do this to me. If you were a part of the 12 days of mystery stamping, you saw that happen. You didn't see it happen. You saw the result of it on day 2 or day 3. All right, so this goes in here. There we go. Now this, I need to put a little dab of glue right there. And this one, put a little dab of glue right there. Ah! Why is it that it doesn't come out, and then you give it a good squeeze, and then it comes out all at once? All right, we're going to do that one there. This one, we're going to go under the corner. Why, oh, why does my glue run dry right when I need it not to? All right, and then we're going to put this one underneath this corner. And this will be the end of, I could bling it up. My nose is still itchy. Oh, that's wonderful. Cheryl says she made one of these cards for her husband. Actually, the one that I made with this stamp set during the 12 days of mystery stamping, I gave to my son, who is a mechanic, for his birthday a few weeks ago. So that was cool. I don't know if it needs any more bling. That paper is shiny enough. So there's card number 2. Like I said, I'll send you all the pieces and parts with a $35 order. All right, next up. I know, I am going long tonight, but that's all right. You can go and come back, or you can stay, or however you want to do it. But I still have more tools to cut out. I thought I had a stash. Like I said, I cleaned up. I'm not sure what I did with my extra pieces and parts, because I cleaned up parts, but I didn't clean up all. That is my problem. And I keep looking in some of the places they would go, but I did find a wrench. Oh, we got an extra wrench now. That's all right. That's okay. All right. This is going to be a toolbox. Thank you, Cheryl. So this is going to be a toolbox. You can make it mechanical or whatever you want, right? It is a mechanic's toolbox. So this one is 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to score it at 4 1/4. Just a second. I need to get my big arm out, and I don't have room on my table right now to do that. There. Okay. So, as I was saying, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. 4 1/4, 5 1/4, and 7 and 8. All right. So again, 4 1/4, 5 1/4, 7 and 8 inches. All right. Then there's another piece. This is 4 by 3 1/4. And you want the longer side. Uh-oh. No, that's right. 3 3/4 by 4. Okay. So you want the long side, and you're going to score this one at 2 1/2. And 3 1/2. So there's just 2 1/2, 3 1/2. This is the 4-inch part. I think we're done. Okay. And then we also need pattern paper that's 5 1/4 by 4. And then we need, did I do that wrong? I did that wrong. Nope. 1 1/2 by 5. They're not matching. You'll see why. And then you need a piece of 1.5 by 5 1/4, and 2 1/4 by 3.5, and 3 4 and 3.5. If you need these measurements, it's mystery card. It's a mystery, the 12 days of mystery stamping #1. So I can put the link in the comments for these if you need it. So we're going to start with this one. We're going to fold it at the half point and crease it. And fold and crease. And fold and crease. And fold and crease. All right. So this is going to roll up like this. So this is your back piece. So we're going to put that big piece of pegboard back here. Oh, by the way, this is gray granite. I like the tape measure too. I could put that back there. I keep thinking I hear something running, but I don't know what it would be. Oh, it's probably the furnace. My husband has a little propane wood stove or propane stove out in the family room, and I heard it just kick on. So that's my pegboard where I'd store my tools. And then this is where this is going to go. So we're going to put this piece, because this is the drawer, the toolbox, and this piece is going to be the top of the toolbox. Okay, so we're going to glue this piece on here. Oops, I didn't figure you needed drawers on the top of your toolbox, so that's why I changed to cardstock for this piece. There we go. And curl it up, make sure I'm doing it right. Yep, that's the top of my toolbox. Then this piece, they're drawers, so I don't think I'd have the drawer opening at the bottom. So we're going to go this way with that piece. Remember, you can get this bundle and earn the Sale-a-bration paper. The paper is the freebie, so you could get them that way. Or you could place an order and I'll send you the parts and pieces. Or you could do both. Or you could become a demonstrator and do them all. All right. So there is that piece. So we're going to put that down in just a minute. Actually, we'll do it now. All right. I'm going to grab some tear and tape. Let me grab this one for a second. Yeah, I don't know. My nose is itchy. My headache's gone. Maybe I'm allergic to the headache medicine I took. I don't know. Because as the headache was leaving, my nose started itching. Darned if you do and darned if you don't here. My son seems to be fully recuperated, or almost fully, from his tonsillectomy. He has gone ice fishing this weekend, so I think he's healed. That how? Just a second. I've got a cheater on the side. Oh, yep. Okay. So when you do it, after you have your glue on, fold this one down and up, and then push your adhesive down. So there is your. Isn't that cute? But we're going to put a piece on the front, so we're going to lose a little bit of the look. but it'll be fine. So this, right. So now I've got that little piece of Poppy Parade. And you know, if you ever need to know the colors, you just look on the back of the packaging of the paper and it will tell you exactly what colors match. So I was a little early on that one. So this is our little piece. I need to crease it. That was. So this piece is going to go on this narrow piece right here. It's the second layer of our toolbox. And I just smeared glue everywhere over here. Oh. The hurrier I go, the behinder I get. I really wish they would have put this paper in the catalog, but they didn't. So you only have till the end of February to get it, or until they run out. I have not heard that they've run out of anything, but oh, he'll stay warm. I think it's supposed to be warm down there too. He's down in South Dakota. All right, see, we're going to lose a little bit of that look, but we're going to add this to it. And I don't know. I just thought that was cool. Cool looking. All right, do I put it that way or I could put it so it looks like it's this one. Couldn't I? I could. Ooh, that would be cool. We're going to do that. And then we're going to add the tools on this. And did I say this way? Yes, I did. And we'll have this one done. Now on this one, you can put a card on the back, or we could stamp on it before we get too much further. And this one might not have any words on the front. It might just be the toolbox. Oh, it might. We're going to put that on the back. This is from the Sale-a-bration Heartfelt Hellos and the Enjoy Your Day. So whatever that, we could do the whole background thing again, but this card is going to be mostly on display on the front. So we're going to put it on there. And if it turns out bad, then we'll have to put another one over the top of it. You know, if I ruin it. All right, I usually don't do my cards this way, but we're going to do it this way. Sideways Stampin'. And then you can sign it on the back here. All right, now this way. So we're going to put this on. We're going to line it up with that one. Hi, Carol. Oh, we have Connecticut in the house now. If I send these to you, I may not be able to get these to match up. Just know you might have to play with them a little. And it's okay if they don't match up exactly. All right, tear and tape. Ooh, I'm almost to the end. I feel so accomplished when I use up adhesive. Whether it's tear and tape or I had a little piece earlier. I need to find it. Okay. And I have, I cut them too long. I hang them off the edge of my table. So there, I've cleaned out my stock of little pieces. So this video is going long tonight, guys. I am very sorry, but enjoy. They're fun cards. All right. So I've got the adhesive on this, and I've got the adhesive on the back of this. We want to we're going to center it as best we can. So it looks like that drawer kind of continues. Push that down. Then we're going to bend this down again. And this back. And it has to go under that. So it has to go under that, and we're going to close it. I'm going to close the card and then smush it. So when you put it in your envelope, it looks like this. And then when they get it, they can open it up. And there is our toolbox with our pegboard behind it. And now we can put some tools on it. I have a wrench. Probably need to put something on there like happy birthday or something, right? Enjoy your day. All right, let's see what we have here. We can put, I didn't get this far in my preparation. Maybe we'll put it along the back. Do a die, but we don't need to. Put it there. All right. You're going to do a thank you, but we might just do this as happy birthday also. And I can make the piece bigger if I need to. This is throughout the year. And it was in the annual catalog. It was in the winter, the fall, September, December mini catalog. I'm running out of blocks. And it's carried over. So yes, it is still current. I have leaves from the jungle class last week still hanging out with me. So if you want to get your stamps lined up, line up your block and then line up your words with the lines behind it. And then when you stamp, you should get it on straight. Should being the key word. Yes, Cheryl, you need to make these. You need to make these cards. Everybody needs to make these cards. These are just too cute. All right, so then I line mine up with my grid paper or my glass mat that you can earn by becoming a demonstrator. I'd love to have you on my team. Love, love, love. So somehow that doesn't look straight. That's because it's not. That's why paper has two sides. I better check to make sure my paper is straight. Yeah, I think it's my paper. I think it's me. And my nose is still itchy. Wow. Can I go take a Benadryl when I'm done? And then I can take a nap. I'm going to move it a little closer to me because then maybe I won't stamp it crooked this time. All right. And it might be one of those stamps that I'm just off on. There, happiest of birthdays. And we might, well, there's no might about it. This is 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. 2 3/4 by 1 1/4. Perfect. 1 1/2 by 3. And I'll do a bonus project for you at the end. I know it's getting late, but I don't have anything else to do. And I'll just show you quick how to make that box. Happiest of birthdays. Okay. So I'm going to put that right there. Down low. Sorry, if I do that too often, just put in the comments, Cheryl, you're down too low. Because sometimes I forget. You can't see right here in front of me. All right, I need dimensionals. Ooh, I got the itty bitties. I don't want the itty bitties. I can use the itty bitty borders though. Oh, wrong scissors. All right, itty bitty borders. Now, if you need me to move it up when I'm just putting glue on. That's awesome. Thanks, Nancy. Yeah, you can give my video a thumbs up, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, or I guess those are your only two choices, Facebook or YouTube. Those are only two places you can find me with this video. Okay. And then we can put our tools on the pegboard however we want to. This could be for somebody that has their tools in the shop. They have their pegboard and they have their all their fun stuff organized. Wow. My nose. It does this about once every couple months where it just starts itching terribly. It is time for my allergy pill, but that's kind of big. I'll put this on the back. Yeah, we'll put this one on the back. It's just huge. Okay. Put this one on. Now, because it's going to fold up, I probably wouldn't put a lot of dimensionals back here. I'll probably keep it relatively flat. But I have to stay in the parameters of the card. I can't have my tools hanging off the edges either, because it won't fit in the envelope unless you want to make your own envelope. I don't want to make my own envelope. So I like using the Stampin' Up! Ones that are already pre-made. What else do we have? We don't have any more, so we need to cut some more. More tools. So I don't have to have a whole bunch. Ooh, this would be on a pegboard. And it sounds like my puppy is back. This one might be harder to cut out though. That is not a smooth corner. There we go. Almost. I think this is a vice grip, but I'm not sure. So, your homework. Okay, the teacher in me came out. Is to sign up for Stampin' Cross Country. We have projects for all levels, and we walk through everything with you, and it's going to be amazing. And if it's good for demonstrators and non-demonstrators and beginners and everything. Oh, we could have done this. We could have added it on the side. Oh, too much fun. And if you're interested in these kits, use the host code link and go order them and I'll mail them to you. I'm not doing all the fussy cutting. You can do that when I send you the paper. So there's that. Got a lot of red. Maybe we'll throw a yellow. A screwdriver. And then I'm going to let you go. Oh, we'll finish this card. I might add more to it after we're done. Or maybe not. So if you see pictures of it later and it has a couple extra tools on it, you'll think, no, I decided. But you don't need to sit here while I cut out tools and add them on. Ugh. I know what I'm doing with this one. Ah! I should have started at the head because the head of the screwdriver is hard to cut. There's nothing to hold on to. Oh. Ugh. This is going to go on the top of the toolbox. What do you think? Because, you know, there would be something laying on the top of the toolbox, right? I know any flat surface in my house and shop, garage, craft room, if it's a flat surface, there's something on it. Oh, happiest of birthdays. I might do that. Maybe there's a yellow. Maybe we'll do a tape measure. We're going to cheat. We're going to do a teal, a Lost Lagoon pencil. I don't know why I keep calling it teal. Well, that wouldn't be on a pegboard, though. We'll do a wrench. And it's red. We're just going to stick with red. Because it would be on the pegboard. And I know I could use the dies. I know I could use the dies. But right now, this just seems faster. And not all the dies, they don't have it. All right, well, where does this fit? I should have checked to see if it would fit first. Maybe we'll put it down here. I got the claw. All right. I'll go over there. All right. Like I said, keep it flat. If you can. I popped this up, and I could pop this up too. So there's card number 3. So if you want to stop, great. Not great, but if you want to stop, that is the end of the class. Class is over. Here's card number 2. Here's card number 1. Kind of started easy. It's just the cutting out the tools that took so darn long. So those are the 3 cards for this evening. And now I'll show you how to do that 3D toolbox. Oh, I'm so sorry about this. Oh, a clamp. Oh, right. You are so right, Roxanne. Yep, a clamp. A clamp. Yes. Okay. So those are the 3 cards. I will show you how to do that other little box that I was telling you about. All right, I do need to use the die cut machine for that. So, and I put them back on the sleeve. Now I'm going to start sneezing. Excuse me. I'm just a wreck tonight. Okay. So we're going to cut 2 of these out. And they are 1 1/4 by 3 1/4. 1 1/4 by 3 1/4. We're going to do some math. Grab a paper. You know what? Oh, I'll show you how awesome this board is. So we're going to start at a 7. Okay. So just tracing this around to get an idea. Okay. Then we're going to add a 1/4 or 3/4. We're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 1/2 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to go out here. I'm doing this wrong. My brain just started leaking out of my nose. See? Isn't this awesome? All right. So, as I said, this is, let's just go 3 1/4 by 1 1/4. So this is how tall it is. So I want it to be 1 1/4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 3 1/4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I want a 1-inch base. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to do this. And then we need to go up 1 1/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now I need that again on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is bad, I'm going to just delete this part of the video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I know I need 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 3/4 by I'm going to just use my measurements on the side. So this is 5 1/4 to 10 1/2. So that's 5 1/4. So we're going to see if this works. Oh, my host code. I'm sorry. I put the link in earlier, but I'll just put the host code. Copy. Here is the host code. Ah, thank you. This isn't going to be big enough. All right, so we need to get a piece of paper. We'll use pecan pie because it's brown. All right, so I need 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. This is how you do it from the ground up. If you don't know it, if you don't have the directions yourself. So 5 1/4. And then you pray it works. By 3 3/4. All right, and then we're going to score it at 1 1/4. I think I did that right. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, we're going to score it. Did I do that right? 1 1/4, 2 1/2, and that leaves me with, yeah. Okay, we're going to score it at 1 1/4. All the way around. I'm doing this backwards. I usually score on the other side. So 1 1/4 on this side. And then 1 1/4. And then this is where we pray that I actually did the right thing between all my sneezes. So we're going to cut on the score line and then notch it and notch it here. I'm assuming my daughter's made it to the ball game by now. All right, that is not my daughter. Okay, we're good. It's my son, and he's okay too. And then we're going to notch it. Notch it. Now you can make this base here as big or as small as you wanted, depending on what you wanted to put in. You could put some tools in there, or you could decorate it up and put some trail mix or candy bars or whatever. I'm doing a vendor show, and maybe I'll make a few of these if it turn out. They'd be good for Father's Day, but like I showed you before, it could be a Mother's Day thing too. So we're going to score. We're going to fold those. So there is the basics of our box. Then I'm going to actually flip it over. And I'm determined to use this tear and tape piece up today. So I'm going to put it on the inside here and here. Meaning the inside toward the fold, toward the crease. Not really inside. I'm getting off camera at the top. Wow, that doesn't happen very often. Okay, so there you have that. Then take all your tops off here, or you could use your other glue too. Any of the glues work. We haven't even done our die cutting for this yet. All right. So then bring it together. Bring it together. Pinch. There we go. Looks like I got a little crazy on this corner, but that's all right. It's homemade, right? So now I will take this die and the paper and this, and I will cut a couple out. What did I do? Oh, that's not good. I just had two magnetic platforms find each other. Okay. That's never happened before. And I need two of these. You know what? You could also use this as a planter. Just saying, when you see it when I'm done. Oh, something happened there. My handle got destroyed. All right, well, that didn't work. It's a good thing I have to run something through again anyway. Then I might take it one more step. I know, you're excited. This might be my longest video ever. Okay, there you go. Let's take it to the next step. Ugh. Just a second. We're going to make it a wood box. Right? Yep, we're going for 2 hours tonight, girls, boys. Where's my timber one? Well, we'll just use stripes. Oh, there's my timber one right there. We aren't going to use stripes. Yeah, this is a marathon class. Sorry, my back's to you. It'll be worth it, I promise. You probably can't. Can you see the wood grain? Isn't that cool? All right, so then this is going to go on here. And I didn't make it very long. And then this is going to go on here. And I should have made it a little bit longer. So anyway, that's how you make the box. Thinking I did it that long. Oh, I didn't do it long enough. That's what I get for not counting my boxes. So anyway, that's the gist of how you make the box. And then you could put the tools in it. And there you have it. I'll fix one and I'll put one in the pictures and stuff. It's Friday night and nowhere to go. I'm with you. So I will fix my measurements and I'll include the pieces if you order from me. All right. Well, I'm going to do the math a little bit better. This was just kind of I didn't even think about this box until I was showing you the products in the catalog. I thought, we'll try it. Yeah, I got a little short. I need to add a 1/2 inch. So I need to add a 1/2 inch to my length. So it should be 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. I'll show you the finished product in my pictures. So watch for that. So we'll fake it. There you go. See, isn't the glass mat awesome? Sign up. Be a demonstrator with me. I would love to have you. So the finished products, the planned projects are this one and this one and this one. Ta-da! Those are the 3 projects from tonight. It has been a very long class, but it's been a really fun class. I wanted to take a time and do a good job with this class because I think this is an incredible set with or without the paper. The paper just makes it that much more awesome. So thank you so much. Those of you who have been with me since the very beginning of the class, thank you. Give yourself a thumbs up for hanging out with me that long. Have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Friday night. I can do this. Let's see here. I can do that. Have a wonderful Friday night, a wonderful weekend, and thank you for crafting with me. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Go do your homework.